Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome in. Absolutely fantastic to see you all. Hope you're having an absolutely wonderful day so far. So on today's video, we're going to be checking out a band called Hollowmaker, and we're going to be checking out their latest song, Deer Tick. So I had a really fun time researching this band. Didn't take me very long. They haven't been a band for very long. Well, they haven't been releasing music for that long as far as I can tell. Their earliest release was they released two singles back in August, I believe it was, August 17th, 2020, called, the two singles were called It's Quiet and Eviction Notice, and as soon as I heard those two songs, I was instantly interested in this band. To call them deathcore would it would fit, but it wouldn't do enough to describe how cool the band is. The song structures are all crazy. The production is just slightly different from other deathcore that you hear. The vocals, the vocals are varied. There's even some kind of spooky, kind of imposing spoken word sections that actually remind me very much of a band called King 810. If you don't know King 810, go and check those guys out. Fat Around the Heart. Shout out to King 810. Fucking super good band. Yeah, it had that kind of really menacing vibe to it, and their best song, in my opinion, is the first song I heard by them, and as far as I can do, I think it's the first song they ever released. It's called It's Quiet. It is some of the vastest sounding kind of deathcore-ish stuff I've heard for a very long time, and there's even some clean vocals thrown in there as well, which I am all for. I love the fact that more bands are starting to incorporate actual singing into their music. I think it fits. I think it offsets the brutality really well. If you've just got brutality, then you've just got brutality, and it can possibly get a little bit repetitive. But if you've got some clean vocals in there as well, that kind of mixes things up, keeps you on your toes, so on and so forth. And it also really what really helps these vocals stand out is that they're actually just really beautifully sung. Nothing nasally, straight from the chest. And there's actually vocal harmonies in the track called It's Quiet as well. There's either one guy singing and they just layered both of his vocals, or there's two of them singing. But yeah, the actual harmonies. So singing in this type of music is quite unusual, but then actually having it harmonized, all the weirder. So awesome stuff. And then they put those two tracks onto a full-length album called No Silence, No Solace. As far as I remember, It's Quiet is the only track. You have to excuse me. It's a very sweaty day today in Scotland, or maybe I'm just a sweaty dude. In fact, I am just a sweaty dude. Yeah, as far as I can remember, It's Quiet is the only thing that features clean vocals on it, which is totally cool. But the whole album is, and it just slaps. It delivers a whole bag of slaps from start to finish. They're not afraid to really slow things down and kind of just let those big power chords kind of ring out, and there's just all manner of craziness. I don't want to give too much of it away, but definitely go and check that shit out. So, with the intro out of the way, let's check out their latest. Single, Deer Tick. Quite excited for this one. Mainly excited because I don't actually know what to expect. With some bands, you kind of, if it's a new Cannibal Corpse album, there's not going to be any jint in that, is there? You know what I mean? There isn't going to be any samba breakdowns or anything. Okay. Headphones on. The family are out of the house today as well, so I get to vape in the living room. Okie dokie. It's the little things in life, guys. Okay. Hollowmaker, Deer Tick. Let's go. Nope. Let's go. Ooh.
So you can get attention.
That's so cool. The range of vocals is so fucking impressive for these guys, for real, straight up. What an interesting breakdown, it's just slightly off. King 810 has entered the chat.
With YouTube Premium, you can download your...
Shut up. I don't care about YouTube Premium. I don't care about none of that. Okay. Hollowmaker. Deer Tick. That was cool as fuck. That was really, really cool. That is pretty much what I expected that to sound like, but it was also unexpected because their music is kind of unexpected, if that makes sense. So I expected the unexpected, if that makes sense. So incredibly groovy. Like really, really groovy in a kind of almost like an almost kind of like hard rock way. I don't know if maybe that's not the best way to put that, but very, very groovy, but also very heavy at the same time. Loved that. Loved how groovy it was. The breakdowns were they weren't kind of like your traditional deathcore sounding breakdowns. They were a little bit more. Yeah, they were kind of just. Bit more funky. Sorry, dog in the background. Bit more funky, bit more rocky, bit more kind of like, yeah, they were good. Yeah, very, very good. And there was one breakdown there as well. I don't even know if you can call it a breakdown. Maybe you can just call it a groove. And he's had all day to drink. And as soon as I go live, that's when he decides to just... What a douchebag. Never work with animals or children. One of the grooves, breakdowns, whatever you want to call it, it was just slightly off. And I don't mean in a bad way. I mean that it was just there was just a couple of extra hits of the drums, it was just slightly weird, slightly unique, which kind of kept me kind of like going like that the entire time. That was really cool, really different. I love how these guys layer their vocals. I don't know if it's one guy doing the vocals. I don't know if it's two. Could be 50. I have no idea. But I love how they layer their vocals. I'm not quite sure what it is that they're doing to layer their vocals, but sometimes you'll get like a vocal line. Where am I? You'll get a vocal line there, and then that'll go on to this one, and then that'll run on, and then another one will okay, that was a mess. You'll get two things layering, and then one will cut out, and then another one will come in, and then another one will come back in. So and it goes in like different places in both of your ears and stuff. It's very, very cool. It's quite unique as well. Probably some of the cooler layered vocals I've heard for quite some time. Actually, the coolest ones I've heard for a while. Yeah, very, very impressed with the layering of the vocals, and also just the variety and the vocals as well. Really like those kind of like there's kind of like mid-range stuff, and then there's stuff that's just a little bit below that, which is really distinctive. They've kept that. The highs are really good, and then there's those kind of King 810 kind of style, menacing, just like like spoken, just spoken sections and stuff. Very, very cool. Just cool and unique and interesting, and everything that I thought it was going to sound like. I'm going to say one thing: this isn't a criticism. This is just my personal choice. This is just me personally. It would be cool to hear some more clean vocals, because whoever it was that was doing them, though they've got some pipes on them, it would be cool. Maybe they're going to put a couple of clean vocal singing sections, whatever, into the up and coming EP. What was the name of that EP actually? Separation Anxiety, I think that's what it was called. It would be cool if they threw in some clean vocals again, because I thought it worked really good. That's not a criticism that they've stepped away from that. That's just personally, I would like to hear some more. So yeah, awesome stuff. Yeah, awesome, different, unique, which you need to be these days to stand out, because there is, take it from me, as a guy who listens to this shit all the time, there's a lot of bands out there releasing a lot of really good heavy music, so you've got to stand out if you want to get noticed, and these guys are just different enough to stand out. So, as per usual, links to their social medias, Bandcamp's Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, so on and so forth, everything I find, all the links will be down below. When the video is finished, please remember to scroll down, click on every single one of those links. If there's a place to follow, subscribe, turn on the bell for notifications, leave them a comment, play it to your dog, play it to your best friend, play it to your enemy, so on and so forth. Let's support this band in every way that we can, and I'm very, very much looking forward to their new EP whenever that drops. I'm going to be all over that shit. I'll probably do a reaction to the whole EP actually when it comes out. So yeah, one more time, Hollowmaker, Deer Tick, good shit. Go listen to that 100 times, like it, subscribe, so on and so forth. Thank you very much for joining me. Always a pleasure, guys, and I will catch you all on the next one. Later.